The difference between a stable atmosphere and an unstable atmosphere. This was an unstable atmosphere with a little bit of heating. All that moisture rose up into the atmosphere and condensed out and gave us some nice little rain shower activity. Now, obviously, here's the city right about there, and you can see the showers that were a little heavier maybe about an hour ago. Everybody got in the city and the county got some good rain. Also have a few little showers left over down along the coastal bend and all the way down into the Beeville area. Of course, the storm itself, Beryl, is long gone. Beryl's in Lake Erie. Can you believe it? But for us, with an unstable environment, when all this tropical moisture left over, we can kick up a little bit of rain, which is good to have. Good to have. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit and show you what we're dealing with here in the city. The heaviest stuff at this moment, right, you're looking at 518, is actually a little heavier down activity down toward Bloomington and down along Highway 59 over to Goliad. A little bit of rain also up on 59 to the northeast. But overall, we were trying to figure out, okay, how much did we get? Well, it looks good. Now, here's a city. When you're up to blue, you're an inch in the green here. When you're blue and above, you're in the 1 to 2 inch range. And when you got purple, you're doing real good. So north of us, headed on up to about Hallettsville, they got possibly up to 3 inches according to this map. And along 183 over here, quite a bit of heavier rain all the way down into possibly from Cuero all the way down to Nordheim and even all the way down to Goliad. So yeah, lots of areas got much of the rainfall that we didn't get with Beryl, which was kind of ironic. Now, as you can see right about here, the counties that are to the north and east of us continue with the heat advisories. Now, it's funny, we're hot and we're humid, but they're hotter and humid, and because of all that rainfall on the ground, it just feels even worse. So all of them, and you remember, all of the rivers in southeast Texas, Houston, Beaumont, all the way down to Galveston, they're on the rise. The water's still draining, so there's lots of lowland flooding out there. Here is Lake Michigan, and here is Beryl. Beryl is in Lake Erie and rolling out into Canada, believe it or not. This is the most well-traveled tropical storm we've ever seen, having visited probably 20 countries. And you can see the path of it took it right through our area, across the Midwest, where it dropped some heavy rain, and it is still dropping heavy rain. In fact, they had hail and a couple tornadoes in upstate New York, all related to Beryl's passage through there. Well, the interesting part now is that the Atlantic gets a little quiet. As a matter of fact, we've got about maybe 5 to 7 days at least with no tropical development, which is kind of interesting. And the reason for that was, of course, dust, but also I'm not sure why. I mean, we were looking at 2 and 3 developing very quickly, and now all of a sudden we're on a trying print. The other problem is we've got high pressure coming back in, and yes, the heat bubble's coming back. So more scattered thunder showers for tomorrow in the Victoria area. We're looking at Cuero at about 89 degrees. That's not bad considering this time of year. The shower activity will be in the afternoon generally for Thursday and Friday. Then Saturday we begin to dry up, and then next week, whoa, we're looking for a heating trend. As a matter of fact, while we are looking at the mid to upper 90s, many areas inland will be looking at their first 100s, but remember, it is after the 4th of July, so that